Video you're watching right now was recorded with this tiny camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And I bought it 2 months ago and I'm a huge fan. So in this video we'll cover all of the features that this DJI has and whether you should buy it or not. So this is everything that's included in the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo Kit. We have obviously the camera itself. We have a very small tripod for it. That looks like that. We have a extended battery pack that you can just put on here. We also have a small one without a battery that you can also put on there so that you can add basically the tripod to the bottom of it. And we also get a microphone with the kit. This microphone's quality is actually pretty good. It's what I use for every single other video except for this one right now. We also get this case obviously and this case for the DJI so that it's very easy to put it in your pocket or something without having to worry about damaging the gimbal over here. So this would be the maximum length of the DJI when you have the tripod and the extra battery pack attached. It's very simple to click it in. Can't really show you that well, but this is how you put it off again. And maybe I can even attach it with one hand. Let's see. Yep, there we go. It's that simple. And then you can put down your Osmo like that. So let me show you some of the features that this DJI has. And it's kind of funny seeing myself recording here. We have video, we have photo, we have panorama, we have low light, slow motion, and hyperlapse or time lapse. All of these work pretty well. I usually just go with video because that's what I'm mostly doing. If we swipe up, we can change the resolution from 1080p, so HD, all the way to 4K, and we can choose different FPSs if we wanted to. So I'm recording on 25 usually, and you can go all the way up to 60, even on 4K. We can obviously also change the aspect ratio, so if we want to record in this for whatever reason, then we can do that. And also as we switch this, I can't speak, if we switch this over, then we can record in 3K in this portrait format. Again, here the same modes exist. We can obviously zoom in with this stick here. We can also toggle it so that we can move around the camera, as you can see right here, with this little joystick. If we double tap, it's gonna center itself. If we triple tap, it's gonna turn around. And this is so convenient because I use this all the time. If we click on the battery thing, we can see that my handle, this one here, isn't charged right now, so it's on 0%. And the camera is on 77. We can also see in the top right corner, in the top left corner, that there are 2 hours and 26 minutes of these settings remaining on the SD card. So if I change it down to 1080p, then we will see that we now have 4 hours of recording left, because obviously the file size is going to be different. Now if we swipe down, we also have a lot of options. We can just set different profiles. We can set different settings of like, basically if you switch this over, should it turn off automatically, how fast should it turn off automatically, etc. And if you turn it on, should it face forward, should it face backward, should it remember the last position that you had it in. All of that is doable, brightness, all that stuff. There are also 4 different gimbal modes: follow, tilt locked, FPV, and another FPV. Honestly, I can't tell you what these do. I know that with tilt locked, the horizon always stays the same, but I just go with follow and it works really well. If you're a camera expert, then you will know what these other things mean and that they're probably really useful if you know how to use them. Settings wise, there's also a lot we can play with. So I currently have the Pro version on, and I have the color format on D-Log M. That basically means it looks very gray now, but you can do color coding afterwards. So when I record videos, it looks like this by default. But then with color grading, I can make it look like this. If we turn off Pro mode, then it's gonna look basically normal. And all of the videos that I'm showing on the screen right now were recorded without the Pro mode. So that is basically how it looks like out of the box without even doing any settings changes at all. I do, however, wanna show you a few settings that you should do as soon as you get this camera, if you decide to get it. So turn on Pro mode. Color, you can keep that on normal if you don't want to basically change around the colors. But what you should definitely do is go to adjustment, custom, I don't know why I didn't have this on anymore, sharpness down to 2, and noise reduction down to -1. The rest you can honestly keep the same. When you buy the creator kit, you'll also get this microphone, which is so simple to connect. You literally turn it on, there we go, and then in just a few seconds you will see, yep, it's connected, and it also told me that I have 80% of battery left. So convenient. Oh, another thing with the microphone is that if you tap on the thing again, you also have different noise reduction modes that you can turn on and off. So that is super, super cool. What else you can do with this, which I could have done for this video, is turn it on and then just record the audio separately, even if you don't have the DJI turned on. If you don't have the Osmo turned on, that is. So you can use this as a microphone even for your other videos. Inside of this case, you will also see that I have this little lens, which if we pop that on the, let me turn it around first, so triple click, turns around. If we put that here at the top, at the front, then we basically have a wider angle. It's a 0.75 50 millimeter. If you know what lenses are, then there you go. It basically just expands the video from this to this, but not that drastically. Now, more features that I love. If we double tap on my face here, bam, it will start tracking me. So I'm literally turning around and you can see I'm always being tracked here. And I can even like stand up and walk around, which I'll do in a second. And you can do that with anything. I just tracked my face, but I could also track, it's hard to show to be honest. I just double tapped on my hand. So now I can move my hand around and you can actually see the gimbal move, which I don't know, I think is so cool. It lost it now. So faces are definitely easiest to track. There's also this button over here, which makes you change, which lets you face auto detect. There's so many things, dynamic framing, spin shot, you don't need any of these. Or most likely you won't at least. So those are the main features within the DJI here. But now here's where it gets really cool. There's actually a DJI Mimo app. So if we open this up, then it will search for the Osmo. We can click on connect. And now in just a few seconds, you will see magic happening where we can now see basically what the Osmo is recording right now on our phone. And this is super cool because you can actually like stand up, do all sorts of stuff. And then you can see I'm over here with my phone and I can actually change how it's recording. And so I can also click on this, then I can zoom in a bit, like so. And then I can basically set up different shots however I want it. For example, if we were doing like a vlog or something, and I wanted to come out of the bathroom and then like shoot myself walking outside here, then I can easily do that because I set up the shot on my phone already. Now, I will admit I don't use this as often as I probably should. I do vlogs on my other channel. We can also change the brightness, as you can see right here, the exposure. Oh, it just didn't show on my phone, but it is working now. Here, it is tracking without me doing anything, and I started the tracking on my phone. So as it's tracking, I should also be able to zoom in while it's continuing to track me. So you can do a lot of really cool things with this. Alright, so now that I stopped the recording, you can also see that I have video, photo, panorama, live stream. Oh yeah, live stream, I didn't mention that yet. You can actually select live stream platforms and stream directly from the Osmo with this app. So time-lapse, hyperlapse, slow motion, anything you want to do is basically possible within this app. And I think it's really, really cool. So now, should you buy an Osmo for yourself? I think it's really good for vlogging if that's what you want to do. It's also really good for doing sat-down content like this. I mean, every single video you can see on this channel so far has been recorded on the Osmo. And it's just so convenient to set up because you literally flick open the screen and that's it. Then you're already recording. You got the microphone as well, which is super helpful. And you can do the color grading that I talked about, going from basically this gray version of it to now this color graded version. This current setup is not ideal. I didn't have some of the lights on that I usually have on, so it can look even better, like in the shot that's playing right now, for example, in the last video. And yeah, if you compare this to the intro that I filmed on my iPhone, then you can also see the difference there. I mean, it's a pretty big difference in quality. Not to mention like how smooth it is when you move it around. I'm a big fan of this camera. I also have like a proper camera in the same price range, so like $600, something along those lines. And the problem with those is you always have to buy extra lenses. I guess that's also good because you can customize it more if that's what you're into. But they're so chunky to take around. Like, I'm literally recording this with one hand and I don't need to carry like a huge camera with me. I can put this into my pocket if I wanted to. So yeah, my recommendation is definitely get yourself a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I think it's one of the best cameras there is. Especially if you're not like a super advanced pro, like I'm not. If you want to have something that just works right out of the box, that's super easy to record with, here's the camera for you. Now, I'll also make a video on how to make really cinematic videos with the DJI, which settings you should do, etc, etc. If you want to check that out, that will be on the end screen right here once it's out.